Hey phone, so let me just make it known that I cannot hold my camera. Okay, let me just make it known that I'm at the most ghetto gas station. Okay, hold on. Buckle up for safety. So I'm at the most ghetto gas station I've ever been at in my life. It's scary and oh, that guy has spinners. That's where you know you're in the ghetto. I'm just kidding. I'm not at the gas station across the street though, and I'll tell you why. And that's because I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a wee bit embarrassed. I feel a little bit stupid. I had something in a package, right? I had a box. And I was like, oh, I need some packaging stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'm just going to use newspaper. So I called my stepdad and I hit him up and I'm like, hey, where can I get newspaper? And he's like, you know, grocery stores. You can get them in subdivisions. And he kept going on. I'm like, can you get them at gas stations? And he's like, yeah. So I walk in. Don't look at me, girl. Don't look at me, girl. Oh, I forgot I'm in the ghetto. Okay, anyways, I go in there and I'm like, hey, do you guys have newspapers? And they're just sitting out there smoking, you know, a typical gas station. And oh, by the way, I did get my car back. Sally this thing is back here. I'm in her. I got her a while ago. When I post my VidCon footage, you're gonna hear me say I got it back. So, yeah, I did get her back. Thank you guys so much for being all cool about it. And I wasn't crying in that video. I was running upstairs and I was very out of breath. I wasn't gonna cry, okay? I'm a real man. I don't cry. I'm just kidding. Whoever thinks that there is true, if you're a real man, you don't cry. That's bogus. Real men cry. Okay, but I wasn't crying. Anyways, so that gas station, I go in and I'm like, hey, do you guys have newspapers? I get distracted like crazy. And she's like, yeah, it's right over here. And I'm walking, I pass it, and she's like, have you never been to a store before? And I'm like, I've been to a store before, but I've never bought newspapers before. Literally, my first time ever buying a newspaper. And she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. And she's like, what kind do you want? And I'm like, any kind. She's like, you don't need like US Today, you don't need a specific kind, you just want to read the newspaper? I'm like, I'm not reading it. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm not reading it, I just need to use it for packaging stuff, you know? And she's like, are you serious? You're gonna pay $1.94 to get newspapers to package your box. And I'm like, I guess. And she's like, no. And she comes back and she like has packaging stuff from a box someone sent her, and she gives it to me. I'm like, oh, way to make me feel so stupid. Everything I said, she made me feel so stupid. And I walk out there, I'm like, oh god. So I just went to the post office. I was too scared to even go to the store anymore because I was already in stupid mode. I was afraid I was gonna say something stupid. So I just packaged everything in here, and I was sweating like crazy. I've cooled off a little bit. I turned the air on. So yeah, I'm pretty dumb, and I just thought I would share that story with you. And I'm gonna get out of the ghetto and stop holding up spots for people, because this is a really packed gas station full of ghetto people doing ghetto things in their ghetto life. And let me just say, I love ghetto people. They're awesome. They have fun. They have good. Oh my god, a gun! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, bye guys. Have fun. Peace, keys. Yo, what's up? What's be poppin' with that? You know what I'm saying? I get my Glock out and smoke my kush. Know what I'm saying? Oh man, I think the ghetto-ness has rubbed off on me. Woo. Jeez Louise.